So I put a KV4 review up a couple of days ago, and there were some good games in the KV4 in that video, some very good games, and in all of the clips in those KV4 games in the review, the KV4 took a bit of a beating. Paradat here was driving his KV4, and in response he posted a link to a replay. This is the match, where he looked at the 5,000, 6,000 damage that was blocked by our KV4's armour, and he thought, that's cute. Wait until you get a load of this. I tried putting this commentary onto the video in Power Director, but I just couldn't keep track of the hits Paradat takes in this match, so I'm actually not doing my usual stop, edit, revise what I said. This commentary is basically coming to you as live as it can be from a replay. It's Muravanka, obviously he's top tier. Cromwell and the Hellcat spotted in the village. There's an M6 and a Pershing spotted further north. But get a load of this. Oh my god, what is going on back there? And yeah, that is an IS-3 hiding behind the tank destroyers. First blood, he kills a Hellcat. Now, he's guaranteed to have been spotted, and this is a little dumb. I mean, yeah, he might be in a KV4, but don't give them opportunities to shoot at you. He kind of stays on this ridgeline a little bit too long. There's his first hit. It's going to be his last hit from a T-29. He gets penetrated by the IS-3, firing armour-piercing. So far, everybody's firing armour-piercing ammunition at him, okay? So far. Just wait. And, yeah, I don't know what's in there. Maybe naked women in the woods at the back there? I don't know. I don't see what the attraction is. I mean, you can see why a Panther and an SU-100Y might be sitting there, but an if the IS-3 was any further back, he'd be on El Haluf. Top tier heavies, camping in the woods behind the tank destroyers. Just another day in World of Tanks. And Paradat stops to ask the obvious question, what the hell are you guys doing back there? And they're basically just giving the cap to the enemy team and expecting Paradat to go forward and spot everything for them. Alright, challenge accepted. Cromwell firing AP, T-29 AP, bounces again. Sherman Jumbo firing AP, and a T-34-85 and an M6. Does anybody else want to take a shot at him? Well, there's a Jackson. Yeah, the Jackson wants to take a shot at him. He gets penetrated by the T-29. The Jumbo has now switched to high explosive and is doing, you know, well, not a lot. Look at that, now the Pershing's shooting at him. Oh, there's a WZ-131 shooting at him as well. The Jumbo is still spamming high explosive. The Jumbo is using the 76mm gun. How do we know the Jumbo is using the 76mm gun? Well, any second now, he's going to switch to APCR. If he was using the 105, it would have been high explosive anti-tank, premium ammunition. And there it is, he's even bouncing with APCR. Look at this. This is just ridiculous. The Pershing is everybody's bouncing. He doesn't even have the front of this thing angled that well. Well, there you go. You can see the T-34-85 up there. From the position of those guys, he's actually angled reasonably well. From the guys in front of him, not so much. And yet, the Jumbo's gotten bored of spending money on him. He switched back to high explosive. He just did 9 damage. Yay. Oh, 38 damage. Hurrah. And he bounces. And then they all bounce. The IS-3's had enough of this shit. He's coming out, but now the guys camping the woods have finally got something to shoot at. Come on, IS-3, do it. What are you waiting for? Do it. The IS-3 is firing APCR at point blank range and bouncing. There is justice in the world. Okay, so there's one down. Look at this. His tracks are wrecked. Both his tracks are wrecked. His observation devices are gone. His gun's been wrecked. He's already had to use his repair kit and his first aid kit on his commander who was injured. He has no idea where these guys are. They're all in cover of the woods back up there. Oh, and now here they come. Now they've all taken their brave pills. There goes the T-34-85. Rushing around to get the Pershing. M6 is sitting there just thinking, fuck my life. What does it take to kill this KV-4? Did he hit him there? Difficult to say. Why is he not getting shot at anymore? Can they not see it? Moves up. Oh, the Pershing managed to not die. The T-34-85 did. Oh, right. And here it comes once again. The T-29. The Jumbo's given up. And he's switched back. I think he must have run out of high explosive at this point as well. So he's used all of his premium ammunition and all of his high explosive. And he's gone back to armour piercing. T-29 bounces again. The M6 bounces again. Unsurprisingly, the Jumbo bounces again. And again. And any second now. Oh no, the Jumbo actually managed to do some damage. He blew his tracks off again. Oh no, he does still have some high explosive left. And now the T-29 has switched to APCR premium ammunition. With the 105mm gun. Did 331 damage. Paradat is now sitting here on 11 health. Suddenly, a wild panther appears. Of course, his gun is damaged, so you couldn't hit the broadside of a bomb from the inside with a damaged gun. And credit where credit's due, the M6 driver on the enemy team is, wow, man, this K4 is a trooper. The Panther, with 198mm of penetration, just bounced twice. That's assuming he, of course, had the R100 gun. Couldn't tell from that angle. But he's getting a real big up here from both teams for the beating that he has taken in this match. And even though he knows the T-29 is firing APCR at him, which is the dumbest possible thing he could be doing, it's a 105mm gun. He has 11 health. Fire HE at him, for God's sake. Stop spending money on him. But, nah. That would make far too much sense. Still, he only has to penetrate him once, and he is firing gold. There's the Jumbo. There's the T-29. Oh, and he's been tracked, and his gun's facing the other way, and of course he misses. Well, all bounces. Same difference. Damaged gun. 0.38 accuracy with his 107mm gun. And yet, bingo, he just bounced another APCR shot from the T-29. that T-29 gets very upset with Paradat. He doesn't like it. He demands his money's worth out of his gold ammo. Well, if the idiot would just fire high explosive, one hit is all it takes. With 105mm HE, he's only got 11 health left. I mean, come on. Use your brain. There's the Jumbo. No, he was backing off over the hill. And he just bounced yet another armour-piercing, composite-rigid, premium shot from the T-29, who's now died and is about to have a massive stomping hissy fit and throw all of his toys out of the pram and accuse him of hacking. There it is. Not hack, KV4. Oh, shut up, you idiot. You're just showing your ignorance. High explosive, guys. Has nobody ever heard of it? And I'm not talking about 76mm high explosive, which is having no effect whatsoever on a tank as heavily armoured as a KV4. I mean, the Jumbo tried. But come on, T-29, I mean, seriously, use your brain. Well, you probably won't be too surprised to see that Paradat got a steel wall out of that one. Look at that. How many hits? 112 hits received. 23,655 potential damage received. It's potential damage received because this is a patch 8.9 replay rather than one of the later versions of World of Tanks where it's damage blocked by armour. But seriously, 23,500. 112 hits received. 42 of which penetrated. Those KV4 tracks. But what I want to see is stuff like this. Look at the 65 shots fired, 57 of them hits, 17 penetrations for 830 damage. And that was all high explosive. A poor guy. But if you thought that was bad, I mean, you know, he was in a Sherman Jumbo, fired at a KV-4. What do you expect? But the genius in the T-29, look at this. 27 shots fired, 20 hits, 9 penetrations. For 993 damage done. Less than 1,000 damage done after firing 27 shots. And a third of those were gold ammunition. Oh man, seriously, just go and play something else. This is clearly not your game. Oh man. That really made my day. So Paradat in the KV-4. I'm sorry. Oh, that was funny as hell. Thank you for sharing that one with us. That was awesome. I don't think I've ever seen, in nearly 3 years of playing World of Tanks, I don't think I've ever seen a tank take such a funny beating as I have today with this replay. Thank you so much for sending that in and let me share it with my subscribers here on YouTube. As always, folks, I'm going to need a minute here. Take care on that battlefield, and I'll catch you next time.